What is going on, guys? We are back with some more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle here, talking about both Global and JP because this applies both to both Global and JP. Guys, first of all, the truth is here. Truth, what's going on, my dude? How's it going?
Yo, good to be back. Good to be back. We have got some crazy stuff going on right now.
Crazy, yeah. So, guys, my boy Truth is going to jump into a bit of a discussion because we do have Omega and Gogeta's leadership ability. We're going to talk about what they are. Is it a good way? Because they are going a different route with the leadership ability, because this is something we've never seen. It is completely different. New meta is established, guys. I do have my opinion on it, but we're going to go into it. So I'm going to have the super attacks of both Omega and Gogeta playing on either side of me, so be looking out for that. But we have the leadership ability, so going into Omega first, okay? Now, I want to make sure that I'm actually reading this properly, because they actually edited his leadership ability, so Omega is going to be, first of all, they both have a category. So if you know the categories on JP, certain units you can bring that fits a category, and if you bring into a mission, they're going to increase the drop rate of, let's say, the Zenny for the Hercules mission, and the Turtle Shells for the Master Roshi mission. Well, they're going to play out to leadership ability, so certain units that have certain links, like let's say fusions, are going to apply to Gogeta leadership ability. So for Gogeta, he gives a 150% buff to fusion characters with 3 key. He also gives a 50% buff to tech types at 3 key, but that doesn't stack with the fusion link, guys. So, truth, this means that Gogeta can give a 150% buff to Blue Vegito, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Fizz Gotenks. The Fizz Gotenks, when he drops, like, this is literally a broken team. You can even run, we were talking about this as well, you can run Super 17 because he's a fused character. You can run Merge Zamasu on the team, guys. This, nobody said this coming. So, bro, do you think this is actually a good way in terms of the future for the game, or do you think this is just too much too soon because they just hit us with this? Like, how do you feel about this, like, new meta we're about to enter?
Okay, I think the categories is a great idea. This is a really cool way to kind of move away from, I think, what people thought was getting very stale of just, you know, okay, so now it's 3 key and HP 50%, you know, 50% for heroes, and then, you know, we move up to the 120%. Like, just raising the percentages was kind of a little stale, so moving it in a different direction is nice. The only problem with this is they started with what appears to be literally the strongest category in the game, which is fusions.
Yeah.
Because, again, you listed some of those names. Well, what about the winner of the LR election, LR Vegito Blue? What's going to happen when he comes out, you know, in a couple weeks and he's the best unit in the game? And then you have him alongside, you know, a lot of people I think have hated on Super 17, but you look at his links, you know, GT, Shocking Speed, Fuse Fighter, he would fit perfectly on that team. He's a tank. You know, Super Vegito's a tank. Vegito Blue's a tank. You're not going to take damage at all on this fusion team.
Especially factoring the high defensive buff, because these guys in dupe system already has, you know, over 9,000 defense. So I want to say everybody, if you 100% them, they all have over 9,000. Over 9,000, a little pun right there. That was intentional. Plus, they're gonna give them 50% buff on top of that. Plus, they're attacking HP as well. Like, guys, this, I like it. Like True said, it's a new way of doing things and not generic as, you know, give extreme types 50% and give super character 100%. It's not generic. It is different. We've never seen this, but is it too much too soon? Is it a little too broken? Oh my god, like, just imagine Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks 11 key super on his team, dude. Just imagine that. Like, my boy D Monty has a 100% Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks level 20 critical. On this team, my mind's critting for like 4 mil casually. Like, I think it's too much, dude. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's a little too much. Now, what we really want to go into detail about is actually Omega's leadership ability, because his is a bit of a debate. Gogeta is what it is, but Omega, it can be what it is, and it cannot be. We're not 100% this, but due to the information provided with the Red, shout out to the Red down below. Once again, the links are down below, guys. So shout them out and definitely check them out 100%. Omega. So previously it was Shadow Dragon, so this category is Shadow Dragon. So this includes Shenron, Ice Shenron, Nova Shenron, all the other Shenron like Oceanus. People saying that it sucked because they're gonna be running like a bunch of R's with like 3 TURs. It's kind of like, why? But they updated that. It's not Shadow Dragons, it's the Shadow Dragon arc. If you know about the Shadow Dragons arc, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 is part of that arc, along with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and a lesser you know, I don't know if Super Saiyan 4 Goku's gonna fit that because he wasn't established in the arc. He was established in, I think it was the baby arc. That's when Super Saiyan 4 Goku was actually a thing. But
Right.
you can literally run Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Vegeta under an Omega lead. Shocking speed, Fuse Fighter. Well, you know, Omega doesn't have Fuse Fighter, but I mean, like, you know, they all link up pretty well. You know, first battle. GT, there we go. So, bro, I mean, honestly, okay, everybody's talking about Gogeta. You know, you can run a bunch of fusion characters. They're going to hit very hard, but you're having the two best units in the game, Omega and Gogeta, on the same team. Like, am I the only one that think that's a little crazy? Like, I don't know if that's actually how it is, but if it is, that is a little ridiculous, honestly. These are abilities, new direction, but it is just, I don't even know, bro. It is broken. Like, did you think this is a good move, bro? Do you think, yes, right direction, but once again, do you think it's a little too much too soon? Because Omega, once again, you have the best two units in the game on the same team. Like, it's like no event in the game costs that level of damage. You're never gonna be able to need that. So it's kind of like, why run that? It's almost too much, honestly.
Okay, it is weird because if you really could have Gogeta and Omega on the same team, think about their passives, right? Where Omega is lowering enemy attack and defense by 20%, right? And then Gogeta lowers enemy attack and defense by, no, his is by 20%, but it's if it's extreme. Like, if you have both of them on a rotation at the same time, you know, combined with Gogeta's ability to counter and buff his defense, like, you're not going to take any damage whatsoever.
Wow, dude. I didn't even think about it. That's like, dude. Oh my, and also factoring on Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's high defense as is, plus if you put him on his team, like, you can have rotation where you have a viable tank every slot, because if you have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega on the same rotation, slot 1 and slot 2, that's, what is that, like a 40% debuff? Or, I think Omega has, what, a 20% down on the attack and defense, right? And also Gogeta. That's 40% mitigation on the attack and defense. That's one rotation. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in the second rotation, you can tank anything because his defense is going to be disgusting. So, dude, I'm stressed out. I am so stressed out. If this is what it is, I don't know if this is the right move, dude. I have no idea how I really feel about this. I'm kind of debating on whether this is the right move. Once again, right direction. You know, the categories are a different way to go about links. Leadership abilities, as termed to just, you know, the generic, you know, percentage up. But you're giving the best units in the game this buff, so I don't know, dude. I have no idea. But this isn't a thing in global. The category is only exclusive to JP. I think they're going to be dropped on maintenance to where they're going to implement this. But if they don't, then I guess they're going to have to wait, which I doubt they're going to make us wait, because if this is their leadership ability, they're going to have us use it, of course. So,
no, I really see Global implementing this tonight, because I don't think Gogeta and Omega will be different across versions. So in order to make it fit, they would need that category system tonight on Global. And there already is a giant maintenance announced, and there's not a maintenance announced on JP right now. I think that is to put the category system onto Global.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Guys, and currently I don't have the translations for the links, so I'm assuming they are what they are. I don't think Gogeta got Saiyan Roar. I don't think that's the case, but I'm not 100% confirmed on that. At the same time, like, you can't really take away his link because he kind of needs Fuse Fighter. He needs GT. He needs Over the Flash. You kind of want to give him Shocking Speed because he's viable on several teams with Shocking Speed. He does link up with Super 17 with that. He links up with Omega with that. So you kind of want him to have that. But in terms of him having Saiyan Roar, you can't really take anything away from him. You can't take away Kamehameha. You can't take away Super Saiyan. You can't take away First Battle. So for them to give him Saiyan Roar, they have to add like an 8th link. Which, you know, if you know anything about the units, they can only have up to 7 links. No unit in the game has 8 links, so I doubt he's gonna have that, but it's fine. Like, you have 150% leader. Like, you don't really, like, it's unnecessary to hit that hard. Like, you're talking about casual 4 mils, like nothing. Like, it is disgusting, dude. So, boy, Truth, who are you gonna go for first? Like, I know they're both amazing, but who are you more excited for?
Okay. I would have to imagine there's going to be some other new units added, because, you know, right now, based upon the info I'm seeing, it's Shadow Dragon Art. But, like, let's just, you know, pretend that the possibility that it is just Shadow Dragons. So that would mean that there will probably need to be added in a bunch of powerful Shadow Dragons to make it any sort of worthwhile, like, banner that people would summon on as opposed to Gogeta. Because, you know, if it's just fusion against Shadow Dragon, no one will summon for Omega. Everyone is going to get, you know, the best unit in the game, basically, with the best team in the game, Gogeta. So that's why I do think this Shadow Dragon arc, like, kind of category is probably the real deal. And I could see them adding a bunch of new characters. So, like, at this point, I need to see the banners first before I even decide what new units are added, what units are in these banners. It's really hectic and crazy right now.
Yeah, I need to see the banner as well. I was kind of all for Omega, but the thought of running a 150% fusion team, oh my god, I expect the events to be very hard because if they're going to give us this high amount of attack, defensive, and HP buff, of course, I'm expecting like 10 HP bars. I'm expecting the boss to be able to do like casual, like 250k damage with the super. So, guys, Dokkan is interesting. It is different. It's going to change. And this is only the first set of leaders that we have with the category, so we can expect more. We can expect maybe a Dragon Ball Super character, like me and Truth are talking about it, so they can actually bring a category which is just like the Pride Troopers. Yeah. They can do categories with like, I don't know, maybe Universe 6 category. They can do like, I don't even know, like a Z Fighters category, making like TN and Krillin cards relevant. Guys, boy, like there's a lot of decent cards, but like, I mean, if you look at the Barber Shop, I guess, you know, like Krillin, I mean, he's not the best card, but he does tank. So a card like that isn't viable, but under the right leader, he might be. So they can do things. We can go places besides just like attack buffs. Like we can have fun with other units. So this leaves a room for so many different teams. They can do 1,000 different things with this, dude. So I'm excited for this nonetheless. I don't care if it's broken. I was like, there's something new. I actually do care if it's broken, but I like that it's new over it being broken, I would say. I'm more excited for that. So overall, dude, you know what? I gotta see the banner once again. Same thing True said. I want to see if they want to introduce like new Shadow Dragons. Because once again, if it's just the Shadow Dragon category, then we need a new Shadow Dragon. Because you don't want to have like a full team of R's like Oceanus, Hey, Shenron. Of course, you'd have Sin, Nova, Ice, but Ice isn't even a true TUR. Nova is like Battlefield medals. You know, no one has those to awaken the man. So they need to introduce new Shadow Dragons.
I would need to actually release fucking Battlefield Global,
Jesus,
or bring it back to JP more than once every 5 months.
I know, right? Like Battlefield's been around twice since it's been in place since March. So, dude, I don't know what they're doing. It's supposed to be still in beta. I don't know, dude. Like, hopefully it comes back and they actually like fix some shit with it and whatever. But guys, I'm excited. This is dropping tomorrow. Live stream songs by myself and the Truth. For sure, be looking out at my channel and the True channel because we're both going to be going live. At the same time, we're going to try to work each other's schedule so we don't conflict like that. But he's going to be going live his summons. I'm going to be going live my summons. And it's going to be... This is crazy, my people. Like, just be looking out for some hectic shit. So, Truth, I want to finish off with anything here.
Hey, man, thanks for having me on. This crazy time right now for Dokkan. Shit.
This is crazy, my people. So, be looking out for the fire. Thank you once again for checking out the video, guys. Please like, share, comment down below. I'll see you in another video. Thank you all once again. Bye-bye.
Later.